Hey, like we said, this book doesn't have actual chapters, but it does have sections. So I'm going to scoot me off to the side of them so you can see the whole book. Bluetick Pig. This is section number 1. When Sarah Powell walked up the winding road to her home on the hill, she was very happy. She was holding something with both hands, up close to the front of her dress. She looked up to see her mother Molly coming out of the door. "Mom! Mom!" Sarah shouted as she started running toward her mother. "I have something I want to show you." "I'll bet I can guess what you have," said her mother, who was now smiling. "You have found a young rabbit." "No," she said, and she opened up her hands to show what she had. "A little pig," said her mother, frowning. "It's the smallest pig I've ever seen. What are you going to do with it?" "Oh, I want to keep her and raise her for a pet," Sarah said. "Where did you get it?" "When I was helping Mrs. Winfield in the kitchen with her canning. Mrs. Winfield came in and told us about it," Sarah explained. Sorry, Mr. Winfield came in and told us about it, Sarah explained. "He told me his sow had 17 little pigs, and she could only raise 16. Oh, Mom, this piglet has never been fed since they were born last night. She's going to die if she's not fed." "Sarah, did Mr. Winfield give you this pig?" "No, Mom, Mr. Winfield didn't give her to me. He asked me if I'd rather have a quarter or the pig for my day's work at the house, and so I chose the pig. So I rode back in the express wagon with Mr. Winfield. We stopped at his hog lot, and I got the pig. I knew she was hungry, poor thing, and I didn't want her to starve," Sarah said with tears in her eyes. "And Mom, she looks so much like Dad's Bluetick foxhound that I think I'll call her Bluetick." "Oh, Sarah, I think you made a mistake by taking this pig instead of the quarter for your day's work. This pig might die." Just real quick, take a look at the picture here. There's Mom, obviously a little concerned. There's Sarah, heartbroken, and look how tiny that pig is. That's about the size of a small rabbit. A baby pig should be, even a newborn baby pig should be bigger than that. It's obviously a runt and would naturally on its own die. If you've ever seen Charlotte's Web, Wilbur was also a runt, and a farmer was going to kill it to put it out of its misery so it didn't starve. Well, anyway, back to this story. "Oh no, Mom," she sighed. "Little Bluetick must live. I just know that she will live." The tiny little runt pig that Sarah was still holding in her cupped hands was grunting feebly. The pig's voice was so very weak. She didn't seem to know who she was or where she was. "Oh, I don't believe your father's going to like having that pig here," Sarah's mother said. "He'll be home from work very soon." "Oh, but Mom, you can help me," Sarah said. "You know how to feed her. You'll know how to find a way." Her mother said, "Oh, we'll have to hurry and get some warm milk into its little stomach. You just hold on to Bluetick in your warm hands. I see our cows have come from the pasture to the barn lot to be milked. I'll get some warm milk for little Bluetick. We can't start with cold milk." "Oh, Mom, you can do anything. I'm glad you're on my side." Molly didn't hear Sarah's last words. She hurried to the cellar and got a milk bucket. Sarah watched the 4 cows, Star, Blossom, Fern, and Lily. When Molly walked among them, each one tried to get the closest to her. Each one wanted to be milked first. Sarah watched her mother choose Blossom. Molly wasn't a minute taking some milk from Blossom. Then she hurried back to the house. Molly went to the kitchen and left 10-year-old Sarah standing in the front yard. When she came back to the yard, all the other Powell children including 12-year-old Sally, 8-year-old Martha, 6-year-old Finn, and 4-year-old Glenna came with her. When Molly returned, she brought an eyedropper filled with warm milk. "Oh, how pretty this pig is, Sarah," Sally said. "I've named her Bluetick." Sally said how pretty the pig is. "I've named her Bluetick," Sarah said. "Call her Bluetick from now on." "Will Bluetick live?" Martha asked. "She's tiny. She's not any bigger than a baby rat I saw at the barn one day." "Don't compare her to a rat," Sarah said. "She's respectable. She's a pig and not kin to any rat." "Well, yes, but that's her size," Martha said. "She'll be bigger," Sarah said. "She'll grow." "Yes, if we can get some warm milk in her mouth to give her the taste of it," Molly said. Molly took the little pig into her hand. Bluetick was too weak to move. Molly opened Bluetick's little mouth and squeezed the dropper. Warm white milk filled her mouth. Bluetick tasted. She seemed to like the taste. She swallowed. Molly gave her more until the dropper was empty. "Oh, Mom, her eyes are opening wider, and they don't look so sleepy," Sarah said. "They look brighter." "Sally, go find a box," Molly said. "You'll find a cardboard box in the smokehouse. Put a towel in the bottom for a bed. We'll have to keep her in the house for a few nights. Oh, I know your father won't like for us to keep a pig in the house, even if she is a little pet." Sarah's father, Mick Powell, wouldn't let a cat or a dog stay in the house. The Powells had 4 cats and 2 dogs, but they lived in the barn. Mick said that a house was made for people and not for cats and dogs. The children knew he wouldn't welcome a pig into the house. You see who's saying this? Okay. "Bluetick is going to miss her mother and all her brothers and sisters," Sarah said. "She has a mother and 16 brothers and sisters." "But they would have starved her to death," Sarah's mother said. "Well, that's why I bought it for a quarter," Sarah said. "I worked 10 hours for her, and I'm glad I did. I like her better than anything I ever bought for a quarter." "Aren't you going to give her some more milk?" Martha asked. "She's still hungry." "I'm afraid to give her too much at once," the mother explained. "I'll wait a while and feed her again." When Sally brought the box in, Molly put Bluetick down on the towel. "She won't need any feed put in beside her yet," Molly told her children. "If she lives, she won't be staying in this little paper box very long." "Oh, she's going to live, and she's going to be one of us. She won't know she's a pig. I'll see that she's never put in the pen with other hogs," Sarah said. Sarah's mother laughed as she walked to the door with a cardboard box holding little Bluetick. She set the box on the living room floor. "Bluetick will be safe here," Molly said. Okay, that's part 1. So who are the characters we have? We've got Sarah, who worked 10 hours canning vegetables with Mrs. Winfield. Mrs. Winfield. She worked 10 hours canning vegetables to earn that pig. It's the run of the litter, who's going to starve, so she took it. Molly is Sarah's mom, and although she knows it might not be a great idea, she's going to let Sarah keep the pig. Sarah's father, Mick, who we haven't seen yet, doesn't want animals in the house. Probably not going to want this animal at all to begin with. But I have a feeling that his daughters and his wife are going to change his mind. Speaking of daughters, Sarah has some sisters, doesn't she? Sally brought the little box from the smokehouse. That is a little box for that pig. Anyway, Sally is 12. Sarah, our lead character, is 10. Finn, who I believe is a boy, it might be a girl, but I believe is a boy. Uh, Finn is 6, and Glenna is 4. Where's Martha? Oh, 8-year-old Martha. I skipped Martha. Okay, hang on. 12-year-old Sally, 10-year-old Sarah, 8-year-old Martha, 6-year-old Finn, and 4-year-old Glenna. Wow. You think Sarah feels like Bluetick having so many siblings? Maybe not everybody has enough time for her? Well, maybe. I don't know. That might be a theme in this book. I haven't read the book. I don't know. I'm just making guesses. Okay. So those are all the characters we have. Oh, and of course, Bluetick. Those are all the characters that we have. So we know that they live in a farming community because she got Bluetick from the Winfields, who are canning vegetables, which is something you do when you grow a lot of vegetables. You can them for the winter, and they raise hogs because, well, got them from a hog farm. That's kind of what they do. We know that Sarah's family, oh, what are their last names? Hang on. Oh, I just lost it. I'm so sorry. Powell. The Powell children, yes. And Mick Powell is dad. All right, so the Powells also live on a farm. We know they have a barn. That's where the dogs and cats live. 2 dogs, 4 cats. And we know they raise what kind of animals? Cows, because that's where Molly, Mama, went and got the warm milk for Bluetick. The cows are um, Star, Blossom, Fern, and Lily. So they have dairy cows. I don't know if they have beef cows also. All I know is the dairy cows. I don't know if they have pigs. Sarah said she wouldn't let Bluetick get in a pen with other hogs, so that they may also raise pigs, but I don't know this for sure. And nobody's mentioned chickens yet. I guess we'll find out. All right, that's part 1. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I can find where I need to go to exit this. Ah, there it is. All right.